So John boy here. Now I'm sitting there and I'm watching a coworker or a mechanic, and he's trying to adjust these lights on this work truck for this guy, right? And I'm sitting there, I've been thinking, I've been messing with some LED lighting for this truck because I haven't been able to see at night. It's got the factory lights, but for some reason you just can't see, right? And I put these LEDs in and I can see. And I'm sitting there, I'm watching him, he's adjusting on these lights because they're old square bulb. And I'm like, you know what? I wonder, and it's just a crazy question. Anybody have an answer, put it in the comments. But I wonder if the spectrum of light that we are seeing is changing, and we're having a harder time seeing using. I mean, think about it. In the old days, they used fire to see. You know what I mean? Then they came out the incandescent light. Well, now that incandescent light's not doing what needs to, so they went to LED. Is the light spectrum shifting? 7A, I was just finishing up that live stream that I was watching this morning. Man, look, hey, my back's been hurting where you're talking about, down through my shoulder blade and up through my neck. Man, for like 3 days now. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. Man, and the immune system thing, yeah, you're right. We are being compromised. Everything you talk about, I agree. Mike Smith. I put a clip up out of that where you're talking about they're putting those discs in the sky and stuff, because I'm telling you, man, for years I've been in the clear blue sky like I got now. I have been seeing darker blue spots, and they're always stationary. And I've been watching these things for years. And you can go back and look at my pictures or videos, and I don't know how to explain it. I don't know. But man, I'm just, it's crazy. I am watching a big bald eagle, I believe. It's way off, but it's big. It ain't no buzzard. So yeah, I don't know. And this is, I don't know how to go with this. All right. I find meteorite fragments all over my property, right? I'm talking about chondrite. I'm talking about some of them are magnetic themselves. They will stick to metal, not that you got to get a magnet to stick to them. They will stick to metal themselves. You know what I mean? They're magnetic. And, but man, I watched one of these expert meteorites. Man, is that an eagle? No, that's just a daggum buzzard soaring like one. That thing sure looked majestic. But where was I? Oh yeah, and I said something about I can find those on my property all the time, and he said he doubted it. So I made a video. I sat there and said, yeah, I just stopped at a spot and picked up 5 meteorites right here right quick. And then I made another video, I never did upload it, where I sat there and I just went out where I know where they're at, and I pushed some leaves over, and there they all are laying right there. And they want to tell me it's so rare, Man. But what I was going to say is all this stuff I've been finding, like I find these rocks, and I don't know how to explain it, but it's got 2 snake heads on it. One's bigger and one's a little smaller, and one's always lower than the other. And I can't remember, the bigger one I think is to the left. But if the story of the Dragon Typhoon, that thing had multiple heads, right? And who was it? Apollo? cut his heads off or something. And all I can see in these rocks is a part of time that got frozen when the heads got chopped off this typhoon dragon. His name is Typhoon. And I'm like, all right, I don't know. And then I find these quartz crystals I call them dragon eyes. You can shine light through them. And, Kim, what's going on? But you can shine light through them. And some of them, it's like what's up in the sky. You can see the same images in these quartz. But some of these quartz, it's almost like a hologram. It will change. It's almost like it's showing a movie in a way. It's almost like a dream state. You can be watching it showing one scene and it changes to another scene. And I just don't know how to explain it. But anyhow, all this stuff that I found archaeologically wise has led me back into the past, into the stuff I'm finding and the stuff I'm seeing in the sky is leading back to ancient times, and it looks just like that stuff from the ancient times. I don't know, man. I stay quiet and I don't talk much about anything. Born a racer. Man, I don't know what happened. I ain't got your number in my direct messages anymore or something. But I was going to send you a video of a sprint car that it hit the wall and the gas pedal got stuck wide open and that thing was sitting there flipping and spinning like a top and it was crazy. But I don't know if you changed your phone number or what. But yeah. And the stuff we're seeing in the sky, man, if y'all start watching, when these fronts come in, it'll be like, I don't know how to explain it. There'll be this little point and then these legs coming out and they'll extend out. I don't know. And then behind that, it just starts growing and growing. But I'm trying to point at Karen. Everything's pointing in one direction. But when it's coming at you, how am I doing this? When it's coming at you, it's doing this. But if you turn around, it's doing that. It's going away. I can't do the camera, y'all. But yeah, Seven. I wish you would do some StreamYard because I'd like to just have an open talk, man. You know what I mean? Just talk about all the subjects. However, write a little outline it, however. But man, I just want to talk about the truth. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna hold nothing back. How I feel about it is how I'm gonna tell it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'm on lunch right now. I'm fixing to get out of here. Because, this is an afterthought. I'm like, man, I was finishing up Seven's live stream that I did a lot of commenting on. But, man, just hitting home, man. It's for real. I understand exactly look, we're all going through the same thing. We're just explaining it different. And if we can understand what each other's saying, it's the same thing. You know what I mean? And I'm telling you, visual is a language that is understood universally. You know what I mean? That's why they started doing diagrams for instructions, because people can read pictures better than they can read words and understand what the words are saying. And words are spells. The way you word things, you got to watch stuff, man. But I ain't saying, hey, if you're saying good morning, don't sit there and go, oh, you're saying good about morning. No, I'm saying, hey, it's a good day. You know what I'm saying? And as far as that Christmas stuff, oh, man, let me tell you. I have been rejecting Christmas for I don't know, going on 20 years or better. And this year, that Christmas music hit. And I was like, oh, and I could feel it pulling on me. I'm like, oh, man, look at this. I've been rejecting it. And I'm like, you know what? If I just let go a little bit and kind of kind of enjoy it like I did back in the day. But it's all illusion, man. I'm telling you, it's a worldwide event. Look at our world. Look, Easter's another one. Halloween's another one. Now, I don't know about Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving's just here. But Christmas, well, and look at the New Year's Eve. I'm telling you, and look, April 1st is the dadgum first day of summer. Or, I'm sorry, how does that go? April 1st is the new year. That's what it is. January 1st isn't. April 1st is. That's why they call it April Fool's Day. You see what I'm saying? They're fooling everybody. A new year starts with new growth. Why would a new year start in the middle of a dead cycle? You know what I'm saying? How's a new year in the dead cycle? The new year starts when the first thing sprouts. You know what I mean? When life is coming back. That is the new year. And I believe it to be April 1st. But yeah, and this Christmas thing, man, look, I've been telling people this is how they got everybody mind scrubbed. People are scared not to tell their kids about Santa Claus because they'll be an outcast, right? So everybody's lied to their kids for generations about a Santa Claus. And most families don't sit there and, the parents don't eventually, when the kid gets a certain age, go, there ain't a Santa Claus. Maybe some do, maybe some don't. Sometimes it's never talked about, and the kids just sit there and finally realize, hey, there ain't a Santa Claus. There's nobody. Who do you get mad at? I mean, you see what I'm saying? They made it to where the biggest lie ever perpetrated on anyone, and there's no way to, bust them in the eye. It's just. But what I'm trying to say is, they somehow use this energy. They get Christmas and all these holidays that are worldwide, celebrated by everybody worldwide. Somehow, I don't know, y'all. It's just crazy. But yeah, this Christmas thing, it's and then I listen to the radio and they talk about getting to the happy spirit and stuff like that. I'm like, man, if I start reading, I'll shut up. Oh shit, this thing been going for a minute. I can't see, the sun's glaring on the same room. I need glasses. But and then like the Easter bunny and the eggs, y'all know that I can't remember how that goes now. But it was something about the moon, and the moon gave birth, and there's something about eggs, and I don't know, turtles are involved. Hell, I got the Cherokee legend of how the world came into existence. And it was about a turtle that lived on the bottom of the seafloor, and he was lonely, or so I don't know, it was weird, and he decided to make some land, and he started building an island. I don't know, it's just weird. And that's, I don't know, something about a rabbit and nothing too. But I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm just rambling. But yeah, the Easter bunny and the Easter egg. What the hell does that have to do with a resurrection? The egg and all that is the resurrection of what, the evil? I don't know. But none of it makes sense. Suspicious. You up in here? I can't see. How you doing? But look, y'all, I'm gonna have to get off of here. I just was rambling and 7. I've been thinking for a week or better, 2 weeks. If I had StreamYard, I'd have you on. Because I just need to talk. I need to get this stuff out, and I need somebody like-minded. Because we don't judge each other in this community. And 7, I understand everything you say. Because I'm going through it too. I buffer a lot of stuff. Somehow, I don't know how to do it. I had a dream the other night. I can't really remember what it was, but I don't dream. I make sure I don't do that. And it's just some crazy shit. But look, I got to get out here. I got to clock back in. I appreciate y'all coming out here. And I got a video I'm working on. I just didn't finish it. I got this deal that happens to me when I try to do videos. It makes me sleepy, and that happened 2 years ago or something. When I started figuring out how to capture this stuff on during editing, like these things watch us 24/7. They're tied in with the AI, tied in with the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, tied into everything. Everything's we're scrogged. But let me get out of here. Y'all have a great day.